So, you are wondering how a microphone works? Well, I did too, and it turns out it is pretty simple. Talking about microphones, there are many different types, but I'll focus on the two main types: dynamic microphones and condenser microphones. Let's start with dynamic microphones. These are the most common types you see in day-to-day life. They're easy to maintain and can handle high sound pressure levels, making them perfect for live performances. So, how does this thing work? Inside the mic's capsule, there's a diaphragm attached to a coil of wire, suspended within a magnetic field. The diaphragm is a thin membrane made of either metal or special plastic. When sound waves enter the microphone, they cause the diaphragm to move. This movement, in turn, moves the coil within the magnetic field. If you've ever studied electromagnetism in school, you'll know that this movement generates an electrical charge around the magnetic field. This electrical signal can then be transferred to a loudspeaker, which reverses the process so you can hear the recording. Alternatively, we can transform this electrical signal into a digital format using an analog to digital converter and save it on a computer for later use. Now let's get into condenser microphones. These microphones are much more sensitive to sound compared to dynamic ones, making them ideal for studio recordings where every detail matters. Unlike dynamic microphones, which use magnets, condenser microphones use a capacitor. A capacitor is a device that can store electricity. In a condenser microphone, the capacitor consists of two plates, a very thin, light diaphragm at the front, and a fixed backplate. When sound waves hit the diaphragm, it moves. This movement changes the distance between the plates, altering the capacitance of the capacitor. Capacitance is inversely proportional to the distance between the plates, meaning when the diaphragm moves closer to the backplate, the capacitance increases, and when it moves away, the capacitance decreases. These changes in capacitance are converted into an electrical signal. However, capacitance alone doesn't produce electricity, so an external power source, like a battery, is used. Once we have the electrical signal, we can transmit it to a loudspeaker or convert it to a digital format and save it on a computer for later use. And there you have it, folks! Now you know how a microphone works. Hit that subscribe button, and who knows, maybe next time you'll be able to sing better.